Welcome to the Home Care Resource. I'm Rick Ferrante of Home Care Services on your hometown station, KHTS. This weekly update is for those in our community who have a senior or other loved one who may need some assistance in their home. We want to share tips and advice, as well as provide information about the many classes, workshops, events focused on seniors right here in Santa Clarita. So if you have someone at home who is a senior, take note of some of these resources we have right here in our valley. And you can always contact us at Home Care Services to find information and services to help with the challenges of caring for a senior at home. We're also on Facebook Live, so if you want to watch us and watch the show, go to KHTS Radio to watch the program. So let's take a quick look at what's going on in and around Santa Clarita Valley this week. So first up is figure drawing at the Art Tree Community Center. That's on Thursday, August 2nd at 6 p.m. Well, that's interesting. Okay, drawing. Art. Something for your mom or dad to do. We're always being asked by families, how can they get the senior they're caring for out and active? Think that mom or dad could really get into something like this? Really common for a senior to have physical limitations. So this sounds like something they can get engaged in that's not as physically demanding, but at the same time social, creative, and mentally engaging. Sounds like a winner to me. So check it out. Here's the description that Art Tree has out there. Are you an artist frustrated with the lack of opportunities to draw in Santa Clarita? Come to Art Tree Community Arts Center for a chance to really explore your creative potential using a live model. Just drop in, bring a pencil and paper. They have this on every first, second, and third Thursdays of the month. There's a suggested donation of $10 to Art Tree. To enroll, well, there's no actually prior registration necessary, so there is no enroll. Just drop in. Again, that's on Thursday the 2nd, that's tomorrow, at Art Tree Community Center. They're at 22508 6th Street in Newhall. Next up, did you know about the classes and workshops over at Facey Medical Group in Canyon Country? Did you know they were free? There's a whole bunch of them, and with all kinds of topics. Jump on this. One of the great things about being in Santa Clarita is that stuff like this is out there. Take advantage of it, and especially if you have a senior at home you're looking after. Look, we're not trained for this stuff, right? But as our parents get older, we just look at the situation and we know we have to help them. Sometimes a little and sometimes a lot, and just with day-to-day things. So, okay, we're not trained. Sure, fine. But there are resources out there. Check them out. And one of them is a class on Friday, August 3rd, from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Facey Medical Group in Canyon Country. It's called Healthy Weight Management, and they have a subtitle of Grocery Shopping and Label Reading. Now, I talked with Roland Toledo, who is the Wellness Education Coordinator and Specialist at Facey Medical Foundation. And here is what he told me about this class. It is a comprehensive program to help you learn healthy eating and physical activity strategies and tips for overcoming weight loss challenges. Topics include food choices, menu planning, portion sizes, dining out, cooking techniques, interpreting food labels, healthy habits, and budget-friendly grocery shopping. It's taught by a registered dietitian. And again, that's on Friday, August 3rd, 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. This class is offered at Facey Canyon Country Medical Office. So they're at 17909 Soledad Canyon Road in Canyon Country. Now, just keep in mind, this office will actually be moving to a state-of-the-art facility near Sand Canyon, and that's in late August. So please call 1-866-837-5605 to pre-register. I really encourage you guys to check this one out. And another class, and this one is at the same Facey location. Now, these classes are going to be at that Canyon Country office until late August when that new facility, and it's beautiful. If you've seen it right off the freeway, that's going to be open. They'll still have classes there, and we'll talk about them as well. But these are going to be at the current Facey location. So this next one is on Monday the 6th. It's a pre-diabetes class from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30. So recent findings indicate that healthy eating, moderate exercise, and a 5 to 7% weight loss could delay or possibly prevent type 2 diabetes in people who are at risk. So this class provides you with the tools to make lifestyle changes, including improving diet, increasing physical activity, achieving weight loss, and reducing stress. This one is also, just like the others at Facey, taught by a registered dietitian. So again, I'm going to give you that information on Facey Canyon Medical Office, Canyon Country Medical Office. So they're at 17909 Soledad Canyon in Canyon Country. And again, that phone number to pre-register, 866-837-5605. And that's pre-registering for either one of those classes. Okay, up next. At the YMCA, the Y has several classes for seniors and active adults. Okay, so you know where the Y is, right? 26147 McBean. It's kind of tucked in there right on the right-hand side as you're driving over towards Henry Mayo. So there is a pool exercise class at the Y focused on active seniors, and that's on Tuesday the 7th at 10:30 a.m. This class is designed for the new exerciser or member with health concerns. It's a shorter cardio component with emphasis on flexibility, muscle strength, and increased mobility. Go check that one out. Then on Wednesday, August 8th, at the Senior Center, it is learning the French language, and that's from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. in the Support Services Conference Room. So our agency works with families who need some assistance for a senior at home. And one of the most common issues is keeping someone mentally healthy. It's a real challenge when we have our work and our own families to care for and then had to add our parents into the mix to help them both physically and mentally. One way we often suggest to families is to have that senior learn a new language. I know. It sounds difficult and not the first thing to come to mind. But there's some good research and just some common sense that suggests it might be a good way to help. A second language actually develops new neural pathways in the brain. It makes new connections, adds flexibility. I was reading where New York University and the American Academy of Neurology conducted a study about bilingualism and dementia. Both institutions found that switching from one language to the other activates areas of the brain responsible for executive functioning. So this involves that same area that's responsible for completing tasks. So according to those studies, utilizing part of the brain can often decrease cognitive decline and can delay the initial effects of dementia. Huge problem out there, dementia. They did show that a third language is not required unless the person is already bilingual. So think about it. It's just that kind of idea of connecting and making and learning something new. And at any time, especially after the age of 50, is a good way to improve brain health. But it's too hard for mom or dad to learn a language, right? Okay. Is it true that at a certain age you just can't learn something new? At least something that complex? Many experts say children sometimes seem to learn effortlessly, but that's because they're working at it full time. That was a quote by Barry Gordon, a PhD of therapeutic cognitive neuroscience at Johns Hopkins. But he adds, people past childhood do find it hard to get the exact sounds right. So the challenge for seniors learning new things like a language are not impossible. Generally, the researchers are not denying the fact that learning new things is somewhat harder as a person grows older. but that cannot discourage and should not discourage someone from learning French or German. And in a way, isn't that the point? This is exercising the brain. So there's work involved. And if it might be a little more difficult, okay, but certainly possible. The researchers say there's even some advantages of age. Older people are armed with larger vocabularies, and as a result, they'll learn more from words that are included in the vocabulary of the native speaker. Being bilingual keeps the brain active and also increases social interactions. Think about it. So people who are learning a new language opens a whole world for them. And they also get to watch films in their second language without having to rely on subtitles and connect with others learning at the same time. So if you think the senior you're caring for is too old to learn something new, it's time to prove yourself wrong. Get that person learning a new language. And this class is a great way to do it. That's Learning French on Wednesday, August 8th at the Senior Center from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. in the Support Services Conference Room. Next, on Friday, August 10th, and this is at the Education Center at Henry Mayo Fitness and Health, there's a class on arthritis at 10 a.m. So, obviously, arthritis is a big issue for those we care for at our agency. But what we often see is that families will just kind of say something like, look, this is just something that happens when people get old, and there's nothing we really can do about it. Well, I guess that could be the attitude, but my thought is let's try and figure out what can be done to help improve this person's quality of life. And living with less or no pain would definitely be part of that. So for arthritis, maybe we can get some education and see what we can do. And that's what this class at Henry Mayo Fitness and Health is all about. Arthritis is a condition that causes inflammation in one or more of our joints and can be very painful and debilitating. Arthritis is not curable, but it is treatable. In this class, they will focus on the two most common types of arthritis, osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. You'll learn about what they are, the symptoms and causes, how both affect different parts of the body, risk factors for arthritis and complications, tests for diagnosing, treating and preventing arthritis, and preparing for doctor's appointments. Self-management of arthritis and how those two arthritis types can differ. So again, this educational seminar on arthritis is offered at the Education Center at Henry Mayo Fitness and Health on Friday, August 10th at 10 a.m. That center is located at 24525 Town Center Drive. If you've ever been over there, that's at, you have the club, the gym, that's in the main part of the building, but if you kind of walk into those doors and look over to the right, there is the Education and Health Center, and that's where this class and many classes are held. And this one in particular is a free class and open to the community. They have a lot of them there. Go check it out. They have a list of various classes that occur, with different topics, and see what they have available. Most, if not all of them, are free. What a great resource that I really encourage people to take advantage of. All right, so I hope you got some good stuff out of that, and that's it for this week. We're going to do it again next week, but for this week, take advantage of some of those things out there. If you've missed any of this information we provided on the program, just contact us at Home Care Services, and we'll get the info you need. Our phone number is 661-412-0710. And if you have a class, workshop, seminar, or other event you would like us to share with our Santa Clarita community, please contact us so we can highlight your event on the air and perhaps even have you come in, tell us about it. Call us or visit us. Our website is at www.homecaresantaclarita.com. You can also call the station. They can put you in touch with us. This show is also presented live on Facebook each week. Please check it out. And while you're there, please like our page at Home Care Services Santa Clarita. This has been the Home Care Resource. I'm Rick Ferrante of Home Care Services. Join us again next week on Facebook Live and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and on your hometown station, KHTS.
Santa Clarita Philharmonic has begun its season of free concerts. The SCP is a non-profit community-based volunteer